Hi, my name is Heidi, and this video is about 2 market entry strategies for entering international target market by using the example of the company Auburg. So Auburg is a German company which was established in 1923 in the south of Germany in the Black Forest, and they are producing injection molding machines. Important characteristics to know for deciding later on a perfect strategy is that the injection molding machines are products which have a long life cycle. Also back then the company was still pretty small and had no knowledge or experience yet in international expansion or trading their products in international markets. So of course for every company who wants to go international, the main goals are to increase sales, brand stability, brand awareness, and just to keep up with the competitors. But before they go on with that, they have to decide which strategy they want to use. There's either the sprinkler strategy or the waterfall strategy, which I would like to explain in the following. Starting with the sprinkler strategy, I would like to show you this drawing to make it easier to understand. So the sprinkler strategy means that the company who wants to go internationally or expand their company enters markets in different countries all at the same time. So they go into several markets at the same time and just try out their product. So they maybe go to France, to Spain, to Brazil, or whatever, all at the same time. So this approach is suitable for products which have a short product life cycle. And yeah, it's also kind of more the riskier approach of these two. So the advantages are that, of course, you have the early entry advantage or benefit because you are the first mover into the country before your competitors. So before your competitors come, you can already register for the intellectual properties. You can already analyze the market and make adjustments. And yeah, as soon as your competitors come, the customer probably think more of them as a follower rather than an innovator. They see your company as an innovator. Yeah, disadvantages are that the countries all start at the same time, so there's initial investment needed all at the same time. So there's a high investment, which also comes with a high risk, of course, because if it doesn't work out in country A, it probably also doesn't work out in country D or in any other country. So next one, the waterfall strategy. In comparison to the sprinkler strategy, they don't start out at different countries at the same time. They just start out with one country here, country A, after the headquarter. So this approach is best for a company which has products which have a long product life cycle, because you need a long time to establish yourself in the market, and if the product is already over or already has matured and you're just then done with establishing your business, that doesn't make sense. So of course it only makes sense when you have products which have a long life cycle. And yeah, then you have time here to analyze the market, to analyze the customer behavior, the competitor structure there, and everything else. And yeah, if that works out well for you, then you can go after 1 year to the next country and try it out there as well. And then you can use the experience and what you learned from that experience at first for the next one. So what I think is, like, when your knowledge increases and your experience increases, you can also increase your size or your sales structure. So advantages are that you have a low risk, because if you fail here, in comparison to the sprinkler strategy, the losses are pretty small. And yeah, also you just have one initial investment, so at the beginning it's not a huge investment for you. You can just try it out. Of course, disadvantages are that other competitors might use the sprinkler strategy and are therefore established in all kinds of countries before you probably just in one country and they already spread. So this is kind of a disadvantage because you lose your early entry benefit when you decide for a waterfall strategy. On the other side, your competitors might use the sprinkler strategy and completely fail, and you gained a lot of experience and knowledge in that time and yeah, establish yourself pretty well. Coming back to my example company Auburg, as I explained, they have a long life cycle products, and yeah, have still not a lot of knowledge and kind of want to try themselves out. So I would definitely recommend the Waterfall Strategy here. And it's actually what they did. They started out with establishing themselves in France. So they actually decided on a market which is really similar to the domestic market in Germany, which is really recommendable because they already had a little bit of knowledge. And yeah, afterwards they kind of increased their target markets within Europe. So they went to Great Britain and Spain and so on. And then when they had a lot of knowledge and were pretty established there and they had a lot of financial stability, then they went overseas. And this was their perfect strategy because nowadays they have over 34 subsidiaries around the world, which you can see here with the red dots. But yeah, this is just about this topic, but also, of course, when you establish, you not only have to consider your strategies, you should also check out, do I want to have a subsidiary or a trade partner or just want to sell my stuff there? You have to do a legal assessment. You should do a pest analysis to check out the political, economical, social, and technological environment. And yeah, this is basically it. And thank you for listening.